Serenity Funeral Home. We are a family-owned and operated funeral home where we offer complete personalized funeral services, leading our community in funeral and cremation services. Make an appointment for your pre-need and at-need arrangements by calling us at 702-647-0123. Once again, that number is 702-647-0123. Serenity Funeral Home, caring for your loved ones as if they're our own.
Chico Sticks, Pickles, Jolly Ranchers, Mary Jane's, Pop Rocks, Lemon Heads. Should I go on? Bitter Honey, Freeze Cups, Candy Cigarettes. Listen, how about you make your way down to the modern-day Candy Lady and see all of this and more? Satisfy that sweet tooth Tuesday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. at Sight and Sound Candy and more. Follow us on IG at Sight and Sound Candy and on Facebook at Sight and Sound Candy. We are located at 1000 North Martin Luther King on the corner of Washington and MLK. Give us a call, 702-648-4444. Again, that number, 702-648-4444. Thank you.
Broadcasting live from downtown Las Vegas, you're tuned in to Gorilla Cross Radio.
Yo, you tuned in to Gorilla Cross Radio.
Welcome to Let the Ball Bounce. This your host, Dre Bailey.
It's your man, Goose Thomas. What it is, people?
Mr. Bill Blockham Logan in the building, man. And we got Sherman the Worm in the building, man. We got a full show for y'all, man. A full show, man. Hopefully everybody out there is being safe, continuing to wear your mask, and continuing to keep your social distancing, because we are technically still in the pandemic, because there is a thing out there called COVID-19 that still exists. And it's just crazy to me that 2 years ago, nobody wanted to be around each other. But today I went to the Fashion Show Mall and took 2 hours to get out the parking lot because everybody couldn't wait to be around each other.
What changed?
Make it make sense. Nothing has changed. Maybe everybody went and got the vaccine. Maybe that's why people feel safe. I don't know, man. I'm just trying to make it make sense. We love you guys, man. Please, please, please watch Let the Ball Bounce on Facebook, where we got the hottest sports talk page on social media. It's called Let the Ball Bounce, LTBB. Not LGBTQ, not the alphabet crimes that Axel Foley was trying to solve in Beverly Hills Cop Part 2 when Bogomil got shot down by that 6-foot Russian wife from Rocky Part 3. That was a lot. That was all. Those are all the movies I saw the past couple of days.
He solved that crime because he saw the red mud off his shoes.
Yeah, he did. He did. And we're gonna talk about some of our favorite holiday movies today, man. Just to throw some spark out there, man. There's a lot of noise being made in sports, and we're here to give it to you, man. Please follow Let the Ball Bounce on Gorilla Cross app, man. If you got a Samsung or you got an iPhone, go to the Gorilla Cross app in your Play Store and follow us. That's GUERILLA Cross. Come on, man. We got the best of sports talk radio, man. Seriously, going over a decade, man. Please help us get to the next level, man. We got some new and exciting things in 2023, man, and we love it. Boom, boom, boom. We got new intro. We got new song. Big ups to the executive producer of the show, Shake DeVille, out in Long Beach, who will be doing a set tonight on TikTok. Because TikTok ain't shutting nobody down on their sets. IG will, unless your name D-Nice.
My name is D-Nice.
Yeah, man. So we bringing it back, man.
Taking out your suckers and you know that I did it.
Man. Who did that beat?
Oh, Lord.
Who did that beat? We're going to have to find who did that beat. That beat was hard.
Oh, no. He probably did.
Yeah, he a DJ. He might have did it himself.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, that's that Pac.
Yeah. But we love y'all, man. Let the Ball Bounce on Twitter, and that's with one T. Elon Musk said that he will be stepping down as soon as he find a somebody who could run the whole Twitter thing. Because I guess he was causing a bunch of havoc on Twitter. So, but you can find Let the Ball Bounce there for sure. We're lingering. We need to do more Twitter feeds, at least like 10 a week. Like just content, just 10 a week, 10 tweets a week.
Okay.
Twice a day. One in the morning, one in the evening, Monday through Friday, man. That's 10. Give it to us, man. Share the live feed, man. If you're on Facebook, man, share the live feed. If you want to be a sponsor of the show, like Serenity Funeral Home located on Sahara and Maryland Parkway, or Sight and Sound Candy and more, you can. You could be a sponsor. Hit us up at lettheballbounce@gmail.com or in our inboxes and let us know if you want to be a sponsor. It's not hard. We got sponsorship packages, everything. We're even dropping the price by $1 on every one of our packages. So our bronze, silver, and platinum packages are being dropped by $1 in 2023. Not raising $1, we're dropping it $1.
Affordable 99.
Affordable.
99.
I'm not going to add the 99 to it, but it's going to be affordable. We love y'all, man. We really appreciate it, man. Let the Ball Bounce on IG also. Take care of your loved ones. Make sure that you tell your loved ones that you love them this time of year, man, because you never know. You never know when it will be your last. It's been a lot of tragedy and stuff going on every year around this time. So, but we're here to give you guys a little bit of light this year, man. What's one of your favorite holiday movies, Goose?
I don't really have a favorite holiday movie.
None.
I mean, Home Alone.
Okay.
I don't really have no favorite holiday movie though.
Okay. You got one, Logan? No. One just jumped to mind.
The Godfather.
Yeah.
1, 2, and 3.
Yeah, happy holidays.
Yeah. One of them was during Christmas, too.
Yeah, it was. It really was during Christmas.
When Mikey told him he was joining the Air Force or
Yes.
the Army.
Yeah.
Good job, Mikey. Get your doggone hand down.
Yeah.
Ain't that what Sonny told him?
Yeah.
The hand down. Slapped his hand hard, too.
Bad Santa.
That was mine. Bad Santa.
If y'all haven't seen Bad Santa,
Yeah.
be
That's
prepared
funny.
for a laugh.
It's
boy.
funny, bro. It's funny. I love Bad Santa, especially when the little boy was getting ready to walk up to Santa and he pretty much had the wedgie of a lifetime, that some bullies pulled his underwear all the way up to the middle of his chin. And, Bad Santa was...
Look like make you some sandwiches.
Yeah, he looked like he was digging for gold. And Bad Santa said, the little elf said, "This ain't the time to be digging in your ass, man." I thought that was hilarious. But Bad Santa is a good one. It is a good one, man. Die Hard. Bruce Willis was in the news a little bit. I guess he was spending time with his family because they say he may not be here next year, or just he may not remember. Bruce Willis, man. You know what I'm saying? That's tough. That's tough. What's also tough, man, is AD. We're going right into the NBA right now. AD is tough. AD is out indefinitely. And if you don't know what indefinitely is, we're not here to explain it to you. You are sitting there with a mini computer in your hand. Please Google it. Not going to explain that to you. But AD has a stress fracture in his foot. And Tory Lanez did not do it to AD's foot. Let's get that clear.
Might as well have.
Shrapnel in his foot.
AD has a stress fracture, which
They didn't even call it a fracture. They just said
is stress.
Yeah, he got stress in his foot.
Boy, his foot stressed the hell out. Like I am
do it.
every day when I get up in the morning to go to work.
His foot.
Lord.
Do it. He got stress in his foot.
So, he's out indefinitely. And, you know, certain, you know, a lot of Laker fans knew something was coming, knew it was coming, knew it was too good to be true. When, you know, he was on a 5, 6, 7 game, you know, just best man in the league spree. They said it was bound to happen. And I'm going to use, you know, some words Goose may say. You know, they laughed at me in the face when I said.
No, he told you when he signed the deal.
Yeah, he did say that.
He told you when he signed the
In
deal.
the practice for it, I remember that.
When he signed the deal in the first interview he got, he said the reason he signed the deal and didn't bet on himself because he knew he was injury prone. He told
He
y'all
said
that.
He did say that.
Basically word for word.
So the Lakers
Nothing
shouldn't
to
have signed
see
him
here.
then.
Nothing to see here. No.
I don't
That's
know
why
about
he
that.
didn't bet on himself and go to free agency.
Free agency.
But I'm saying
The Lakers got him cheap.
Lakers shouldn't have signed him.
Lakers got him
since
cheap.
they know him. So they know since he did put it out there that he was injury prone.
Well, this was fresh off a chip.
He was gonna get that money no matter what. But free agency, the rest of the league knew, but he was minimum gonna get that deal that he signed, the 194. He was gonna get that.
And there was rumors, and again, these are rumors, you know, the talking heads of ESPN and such. But I think it was this time last year. I think it was this time last year, or maybe the season before, after y'all won the ship. But Boston was heavily trying to get AD and was offering up Marcus Smart, Jaylen Brown, and some other little ancillary stuff out there. And AD is such a prize, but the problem with him is his injuries. He'll get an injury. Like I think in that game he hurt his foot. Austin Reeves also twisted his ankle and came back that same game. But AD be gone for a long time when injuries happen, right? Pull muscle, sprain here and there. They happen. It just seemed like his take forever to heal.
Well, his bones are different than Austin Reeves.
Different gristle.
Yeah, it's everybody's DNA makeup is different, and so you know what
Everybody ain't Zeke Thomas, who can sprain his ankle and come back and give you 25
drop
in the fourth.
25.
And some what did he have on? Some Rydell's? Some
He
Pumas?
might have.
What did he have on?
Yeah, were they cons?
I don't know what they was. They was some low top uglies is what they were.
And limping down the court, just limping down the court every time he scores.
Just scooting.
Everybody not built like that. And today, the training staffs, when you sprain an ankle like that, they gonna sit you down. You might want to go back in, but they like, nah, shut it down. You know, sprained ankles shut people down, man.
Yeah.
For game or two or whatever.
Well, indefinitely looks like he may not be back before All-Star break for sure. And he may not even be back immediately following All-Star break. You know, it may be one of them situations, man, where he may just want to sit it down again for the entire year. Or no.
Well, a stress fracture or whatever it is not going to heal properly in January till January. From now to January, that's a month. They said he could be out at least until January.
That's a week.
That's yeah.
They talking about the
Exactly.
end of January though. It's like Charleston,
Okay.
at the other end of it.
So if it's the end of January, that means he's not coming back until after All-Star break. 'Cause
Is it going to
All-Star
require
break is-
surgery?
Well, they're saying
Is it going to
no.
require? Okay, so
They're saying no.
he'll probably have like a little cast on or whatever.
No, what they're saying, they're not saying no at all. They're saying in 7 to 10 days they're going to reevaluate because it's feeling better today, but that doesn't mean he's not going to have surgery. He's going to have surgery and not play all year.
And the crazy thing is, he was never in a walking boot. There was no limp after a couple days. They just said he feels pain when he runs.
Is this
but not walking or nothing else?
Is this a ploy to get the 27-letter kid that is looming in the draft?
Oh no, it's going to be a lot worse teams record-wise than the Lakers.
And the Pels have, because the Lakers have a first-round draft pick, but the Pelicans have the right to theirs or the Lakers, whichever one's the worst. So if the Lakers got the worst the first draft pick, the Pelicans get to swap that and give the Lakers theirs. And the Pels got the best record in the West right now. So
they balling right now.
So, Laker fans, there's no need of long soliloquies, and it's Anthony Davis.
I'm done talking about it, to be honest with you, man. It is what it is at this point.
Do you try to trade him?
You can't. Nobody's going to take that.
At some point.
Nobody's going to take him. It's not going to happen. If somebody were to take him, it would be the lowest offer you could possibly have for Anthony Davis.
Even though knowing that he can give you 30 and 15 when he is healthy.
Yeah, that too. Sweet. Cool story. Nobody's going to take him.
Sweet.
When the beat drop on that thing. So much
and he has till the end of 24-25 season is when his contract is up. When he gets that, and that's the most money he gets paid on this contract is $43 million. This year he's making 35, next year 37, the year after that 40, and then 43 million. So you can't even like trade him for like the salary dump.
Boom, 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 bing. So slept on.
Man,
slept
super.
That American Gangster album
Super duper slept on.
by Jay-Z was really slept on.
Unbelievable.
But AD, get well soon, buddy. If I was you, what's wrong? What'd I say? I mean, if I was him right now, I would be really roaming the mall looking for nice outfits to wear on the sideline. Remember?
Oh, he got plenty of those.
Plenty.
Got a ton.
He been injury
has a
prone
ton.
since he got married, right?
He has a ton.
Before that.
No, it was bad before that.
Yeah.
It was
You
when
have
he was
to
19.
Yeah,
It was bad.
You have to look at a person and say, maybe he's not really fully grown into his body because he. Well, I say that I got proof to back it up. It may sound funny, but it's true. He went from 6'3" as a senior in high school to 7 feet as a freshman at Kentucky over a summer. So he may not have been grown into his body yet.
He is the first one that I've heard of, that I know of, that grew that much over that short a period of time. When they say that, it's kind of hard to believe,
And the
but
dude is
but
like
it's people,
27.
but it's people around them that back the story up.
Yeah.
So I can't say that they wrong. I wasn't there. They were.
Well, they also say, and this is a scientific fact that I read the other day, that your ears never stop growing either.
And your eyes never grow. Which is true. Your eyes never grow.
But apparently his eyebrows do. And here we are.
We need to get him some of those like Forrest Gump braces around his legs and just
Run, Forrest, run! That's a good holiday movie, too.
that movie spans over like 20 years.
Yeah, it
though.
does. AD, get better, son. Get better soon, son. We wish you the best.
I like the pause right there.
We do. We wish AD
Keep
the best.
running away.
Is y'all
Ain't
season
running
over?
nowhere.
Yes. It was all.
No,
yes.
no, hold on. I'm not a Laker fan, right? But I am not going to say that the Laker season was over already. Why? Because you guys are bottlenecked right in the West. If the Lakers went on a 4 or 5 game win streak, you could easily go from 12-13 to 6-5 quick, because all of those teams are bottlenecked right there.
I'm with you as far as now, but they just ran off 8 out of 10 and moved up 2 spots from 14 to 12. Now, you may be correct, At that time, it was a no.
No, I'm talking about now.
So then
Now
right
you
now.
may be
Why-
correct.
Why don't to Bill's case, which you posted earlier? Why don't y'all get on? Why don't Pelinka get on the phone and make some of these trades?
Who is gonna?
Pelinka does not want to come up off of those 2 picks because he thinks
From
that
way
he's going to
down
get
yonder.
the next Kevin Garnett and Kobe Bryant with those 2 picks.
He not even gonna have a
Historically,
job
the
that
Lakers
far.
have not done well with draft picks, bro. Like this a thing.
Well,
I just want to see how shrewd of a GM he is.
Right.
What can he come up with now that he knows that the AD
Yeah.
is done indefinitely?
Right.
Whatever that, whatever
DeMarcus
time-
Cousins is available.
But that's a field player. But
Nene
okay.
Hilario still available.
Yeah, we all available at this desk. Hell, shit.
Maurice Taylor is still available.
Sorry about that, I cussed, man. I'm sorry.
but there's been fallout with some of these teams that thought that they may be in contention, like Chicago. Chicago was good last season, but right now, DeMar DeRozan, Zach LaVine, they're losing.
Now, they beat the Knicks today. DeMar DeRozan at the buzzer. But go ahead.
Yep. But there's been talk that they have to break it up. They're spending too much money on those players. Lonzo Ball's being paid and can't play. Caruso's giving you 8 points a game, but paid.
But I was told Lakers should have kept their youngins.
I mean, we could have kept Caruso and had a chance to get DeMar DeRozan. All that happened.
They weren't
And
going to pay
here we
DeMar
are.
DeRozan at that time.
Well,
Pelinka offered him $10 million. He got $7.
well, according to DeMar, the deal was done. He thought he was coming to LA.
And why didn't it happen?
And
Jenny,
No, it had nothing to do with Jeannie.
I actually did a post and it was in the news that Jenny did and other people didn't want. I mean, they wanted Russell Westbrook.
No, that was before, but
Just Jeannie wanted the Westbrook.
No,
no, but
No.
the numbers,
No.
because the article that I saw said that he thought a deal was done and his agent then was talking about 50 to 60 million. But when they finally sat down, it ended up being 2 years, 10 million per.
oh, they trying to lowball him.
Thinking he said he'll take a hometown discount,
but not that much.
but not that much. So when the numbers crunch and we're saying, oh, I'm only getting 10.
How you lowball him, but you pay Luau Ding? You know what? Jenny Buss found love though in the midst of all this.
God bless her. Don't help the Lakers.
Phil Jackson turning over in this graph.
Speaking of left-handed players, was Phil was left-handed, right?
Segue.
Jalen Rose put up a post. Did you guys see Jalen Rose post about left-handed players? He mentioned left-handed players that he thought were the best of all time. He didn't mention David Robinson. I was kind of confused about that.
What was the list?
He put Bill Russell, Nick Van Exel, Chris Mullin, James Harden, Tiny Archibald. Maybe forgetting somebody.
Was it like top 5?
No, he was just running off players.
Hold up.
And he never mentioned David Robinson. I found that
David
peculiar.
Robinson should be on there. Nick Van Exel need to come off.
Stop.
Yes,
Stop.
slow- slow
If you got
down.
David Robinson and Nick Van Exel out of that list,
He's
Maybe
naming.
he just forgot.
I'm pretty sure.
I'll
Chalk
charge
up
it
to
to
that.
his head and not his heart. Maybe he just forgot about David Robinson.
Michael
Little
Rivers.
funny, but he just forgot about David Robinson.
Who's the left-handed player that plays for New York right now? The point guard they spent all the money for. What's his name?
Brunson?
Yeah, Brunson.
Brunson.
Brunson missed 2 free throws that could have iced the game, but he missed them, and DeMar DeRozan came down and won. Big ups to the Chicago Bulls for winning that game against the Knicks today.
The Knicks were hot though.
Yeah. So Lakers, we're gonna pray for you, and there's still hope. You still have a 20-year vet in LeBron James, who's definitely can help carry this young team to a 2 games out of the playoff.
He's carried worse teams.
He ain't gonna carry nothing. I'm telling you that.
He's carried worse teams.
He ain't carrying nothing. These
He's not
youngsters
doing
out
this.
here is not playing.
He's not.
Yeah, his 30 points aren't as impactful as they were.
They're
10
not.
years
They're not
ago.
even close. Not even close.
He needs to
And-
average 50.
He got average 60.
And not only that,
Seriously.
he's going to miss games too.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's not going to play every night.
Nope.
Rightfully so. There needs to be some nights where he does not touch the floor at all.
And what does that do to the Lakers team?
Well, LeBron and Russell Westbrook didn't play against Phoenix, and they got mollywopped. But
Yeah.
yet Patrick Beverly still holding.
It's Pat Beverly time to shine now.
How, bro?
Shine.
You
Shine,
averaging
homeboy.
3.6 points a game.
Shine, homeboy.
Yeah.
Do
Yeah,
your thing.
Hella Laker fans wanted him so bad.
Shine, homeboy. You up next, G.
What's up with
We
the
need that dog.
What's up with the Golden State Warriors, man? They they got mollywopped. They got
what I
90 points scored on them in the first half
I have no idea what's
of the
going on with
Nets
them.
game the
Brings
other
a
night.
defensive swag.
Why is that?
Like I can't even. I don't even know what to tell you with them. We thought early that the incident with Poole and Green might have sent a dark cloud over, and at that time I'm like, no, they pros, they done got over this thing. Maybe they're just playing bad basketball.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's a thing. You could play bad basketball.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this: your boy is quite not the same that he used to be, which is understandable. He had really significant injuries to his knee.
Yeah.
Klay
Achilles.
Thompson, he'll give you one game where he just goes off, but then he'll give you like 4 games of just doing cardio like Kendrick Nunn.
Wow. It's ridiculous.
And Draymond Green's not adding any.
He's not gonna.
They really need to start just keep playing their Wiseman. Keep just get them involved.
Well,
I don't know if Draymond Green's going to be there.
Wiseman is trying to ascend now because they sent him down to the G League because he wasn't playing well. So
Yeah.
I don't know, what the deal is there, because we talked about him possibly being a guy that could do the same things that Draymond Green did. We talked about it right here at this desk, and I don't know if his maturity level just isn't there. He's not, rising, as far as his skill level is as fast as they thought he was. I'm not exactly sure what it is.
So if you're Golden State Warriors, are Klay Thompson and Draymond Green off the trading block, or are you listening to offers?
Klay Thompson, you're going to listen.
You got to listen with Klay.
Draymond,
Yeah, you got to listen. You got to listen with Klay.
Look,
I mean, you probably can throw him in there,
throw Draymond in
Throw him
there.
in there, You might,
60 million. Let's
Yeah.
store it in there.
You might-
No,
you might-
80
yeah,
80 million.
you might, get a nice bite on something.
Yeah.
But
It's a team he could help. I mean, there's some teams he could help,
Okay.
but I don't. He's not going to
not
be
if they don't run the
a
same
key
system.
piece.
I can see Draymond
They
Green.
gotta have shooters.
I can see
They gotta have
Draymond
shooters,
Green
right.
helping a Milwaukee Bucks or something like that. I can really see him helping in a system like that.
He's a poor man Giannis, though. I don't see where he can. What can he do that Portis doesn't do, that Giannis doesn't do?
No.
He can't hit
He
threes.
can pass better.
Orlando.
So now you gonna take the ball out of Drew Holiday hand?
No, that ain't what you're doing.
No, you're not doing that.
So
That's like I said. If
he's
it
not
ain't-
helping the
If
Bucks.
it's not the Golden State system, where's he gonna play?
interesting.
And ain't no Golden State system
No.
around the NBA.
No.
Nobody runs nobody runs their offense
No,
like that.
no.
No other team runs their
No.
offense like that.
That's the other night. He got the pass. He turned around and threw it out of bounds.
I was thinking about having that. What were you thinking? 'Cause that was terrible.
What are you doing?
He turned around
Shoot
and passed
the ball,
to
man.
no-
You-
he was
It's a
under the
layup,
paint
bro.
though.
No, he was at the bucket. He could have made
That's
the
what I'm
layup.
saying. He was under. Yeah.
So
He was there.
Pulled
Yeah, he turned around and,
But he threw it to nobody.
because he
Out
thought
of
Steph
bounds.
was back. Maybe.
Yeah.
man. Everybody on the court.
It
with
wasn't
him
even
can shoot.
they
They got to
bench.
be somewhere, right?
Yeah. So Lakers, you shouldn't feel bad. Golden State is looking pretty abysmal. Also, Ja Morant I had an interview with, what is it, Malika Andrews?
Mm-hmm.
We still don't like her, right?
She's she can't come to the barbecue.
Interesting.
No, she can't.
He was asked, well, what team can really stop you guys, or you guys really need to go through? I'm not worried about no team on the West. Ooh.
At this point, he's correct.
There you have it.
There you have it.
I don't see.
I don't see Denver doing it. I don't see Utah doing it. I don't see the Lakers. Don't see the Clippers. Don't see Golden State.
Clippers may be the closest, and I don't even see that.
New Orleans.
Bingo.
If CJ play like he did last night, dropping 40.
He's a little streaky shooter, but I like CJ. Lehigh.
Lehigh's finest. The Memphis Grizzlies are a well-rounded, balanced basketball team. And I don't think because they don't play on national TV every night, everybody doesn't get to see exactly how good they are, bro.
Well, they good.
That's a really, really good basketball team over there, bro. They play sound defense. They play team defense. They share the basketball. Pretty much everybody you put out there can shoot the basketball. They pass it well. They get to the bucket. They do everything pretty good as a basketball team.
Yeah.
So at this juncture, while we speak right now on the 23rd of December, he's correct.
Ooh. So right now, early predictions, we see Memphis coming out of the West.
I like that pick.
They'll be one of the top seeds in the West.
Sure.
Yeah. Because Phoenix can't get right either. So
He can't get hurt again like he got hurt in the playoffs.
Yeah, you can't do that.
If he gets hurt,
But that team plays good, like they
play
did
well
last
without him,
year.
yeah.
They played really well when he was hurt. They still had a winning record, way over 500.
They
what
stepped it
happened
up.
to him when he got hurt in the playoffs?
They
Stepped it up.
This just wasn't. It's just that momentum.
They
shift.
tried. I mean, they tried real
too.
hard. But
Really hard. They did.
The Phoenix Suns looks like they have more issues with DeAndre Ayton than we initially thought because of him and Monty Williams' relationship ending last year. And it's kind of carried over a little bit this year, man. With the new management or the new ownership of the Phoenix Suns, do the new ownership bring in their own coaching, start interviewing for coaching and to their liking now, and get rid of Monty Williams and their coaching staff? Or do you address the situation with these two and say, DeAndre Ayton, you can go? Because I haven't seen really a lot of loyalty to the actual coach in certain situations. What do you do if you are the Phoenix Suns owner?
I like James Jones as a GM, young GM, but they played their cards wrong because they let DeAndre Ayton test the free agency market this past summer. He signs an offer sheet with Indy, had his bags packed. There was no indication that Phoenix was going to match that offer. In fact, they could have offered him the same amount of money before he hit free agency. They let him go test the waters, and then they signed him to an offer sheet. He didn't want to be there. And they acted like they didn't want him there either. Then they signed him to the offer sheet. He's like, dude, why'd you re-sign me? So there's animosity there boiling over from last year. That's not going to fix itself within a grueling 80-game season.
Sure. I'm with that. I can rock with that.
But when he signed that deal, wasn't there a stipulation in there that he had to be there? They have a window where they can trade him after the All-Star break, where they can trade him or something like that.
Right before the All-Star break.
Right before. Okay.
Yeah, so a lot of those players, the way that the CBA is you can be traded 6 months after signing an extension. So if he signed his extension, let's say July 1st.
I was going to say that was during the summer.
Yep.
Correct?
So by January 1st, he's eligible to be traded. And that goes for any of those players that signed extensions. Kyrie,
Right.
LeBron, depending on when they sign their contract, you can't trade them at least for another 6 months.
Now,
And I think that's probably what they were planning on doing, maybe. Knowing the rift between him and Monty Williams, I don't know, but it was kind of confusing to me why they would sign that deal. He would sign that deal and come back, and they would offer him a deal, knowing that him and Monty Williams got this.
Yeah.
You know,
And something's happening over there because Jay Crowder, a big part of their
does not
championship
want to even
run,
be there.
he's not on the floor. He's at home,
Yeah, he at the crib.
but they're paying him.
Mm-hmm.
So something's not going on right. There's something wrong in the house over there.
Yeah. It's
$29 million he's owed.
yikes.
Jay Crowder.
Hey, if you don't want to pay me, I can sit here and watch this 100-inch.
And just
All
keep,
day.
And
Just
keep
keep
looking
working
at my
out.
bank account. Oh, it's in there.
Yeah,
it's
just
in
keep
there.
working out.
Let me check. My bank account.
Staying healthy, staying
That's
in
what he's
shape.
doing.
Would
I'm
y'all
sure he
trade Ayton for AD?
Right now, I wouldn't see an issue. Right now, at this juncture, absolutely. Wouldn't see no issue with that.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're looking at Phoenix Suns as a rebuilding and maybe, trying to build something around Booker still within the next couple of years, that wouldn't be a bad look, if AD came back next year healthy for the Suns.
Right.
How shrewd of a GM can Pelinka be?
You get a younger guy and a salary dump if you trade player for player. Because I don't think Phoenix will want any of our guards
No.
that we got.
No, they got good
They don't,
guards
they
over
don't
there.
want the workout plan.
Not
It's
saying
just-
the Lakers don't, but
They don't want Kendrick Nunn, right? No.
bro,
I mean, but they're because of the salary dump. If they're okay with sitting Crowder, then maybe they're okay with sitting Beverly and Nunn, and just because that money's gonna come off their books. That's salary relief.
Right.
Maybe you could do a Ayton and Crowder for. I mean, I'm just throwing stuff out there
AD
because I can't.
and this year's, next year's, and 3 years down the road, draft picks.
yeah.
I wouldn't do those. I would just do them head to
You
head.
say AD
though.
making 35 this year?
You know,
So Patrick Beverly making 10.
Yeah.
Kendrick Nunn making 5.
Tragic.
That's
DeAndre
50.
Ayton making 22.
Yeah, but his new salary kick in, and that's 35 itself.
Okay, so it'll match AD's
Him and yeah.
at some point.
They can make say it again. Shrewd. There are some things that can be done.
Look,
I don't expect
How did the
anything.
Lakers get James Worthy? A shrewd GM, Jerry West.
All of your top players were that way. From Magic Johnson to Shaq to Kobe. Right? Those were
Pau
all
Gasol? Definitely shrewd.
Yeah.
That
It
was
was so
shrewd.
shrewd.
That was shrewd.
It was so shrewd.
Boy,
The entire city of San Antonio was ready to riot.
bruh.
But you said James Worthy. I mean, you know that you just paid Cleveland some money. Hey man, here y'all hemorrhaging money over there in Cleveland. Y'all ain't got no TV deal here. Let me give you this hot $1 million. Let me get that third overall
Hot
pick, right?
$1 million.
Something like that. First overall pick. Let me get that. And he hustled him.
Yeah, the West got a little issues going on
Yeah.
on the West. So let's switch it over to the East, man. The Brooklyn Nets,
Hot.
Playing well
hottest team in the league right now.
Yeah.
currently.
Where are all of those? This isn't gonna work. We need to trade KD. We need to get rid of Kyrie. Where are all of those people? Do they still exist, or do they
they're still-
believe now?
They in here.
I'll say this. I believe that on paper, everybody felt they could do what they're doing. The problem was always off the court and the coaching and who's going to coach.
But was it really off the court?
It was off the court because, I mean,
In the media, it was off the court.
Yeah.
well, I'm saying, but it was off the court, right? It was never what their talent was on the court. It was all the other stuff around it, and could they have cohesion together? And then you got Ben Simmons sitting there who ain't playing or wasn't playing well. So what are they? Kyrie wanted out. KD said he wanted out. So that's where that came from. Do they actually want to play together? What's going on? But they're boys. And people forget, most of these NBA players came in AAU together and stuff like that. They're friends. So KD and Kyrie are boys. They want to play together.
That I think that move with them saying that they didn't want to be back in Brooklyn was the linchpin to get Steve Nash out of there.
Interesting.
And it happened.
Yeah, it happened.
Yep, they did it.
They interim Jacques Vaughn, and next one, yeah, he can go ahead and give him the job. Yeah. And right now it's working out.
I didn't think that they should have ever let, push Jacques Vaughn out when he took over when Atkins left. I thought he was doing a really good job, but I'm glad that the Nets got it right and gave Jacques Vaughn an opportunity to coach. But they're not, they're being watched and followed by the Boston Celtics, who are really playing really good basketball also. Yeah. Tatum was in the news because he missed a game because he was at his son's birthday party, and there's a lot of people up in arms about that. Are you okay with players missing games due to birthday parties?
Moving on. These people.
Talk about a whole Dennis Rodman who left during the playoffs.
That's a little too.
Came here and went ham.
They sent Mike and Pip to Vegas to bring this man
Are
back.
you kidding? This man wasn't at practice. No, he was right across the street with Madonna in the bed.
Carmen Electra.
Carmen Electra. Yeah, one of them pink ones. Carmen Electra.
And the brain.
Are we serious, bro?
Yeah. Yeah. And then the Bucks continue to get whooped by good teams. They let the Lakers whoop on them. They let the Nets whoop on them. The other day, it's just all bad.
Bro.
They play the Nets tonight, right?
Sherm got
No, they got whooped by the Nets earlier.
We lost.
Yeah, by like 30 almost.
What happened, Sherm?
We lost by 18.
It's same thing.
Yikes.
18, 30. It's all the same in my book.
In the NBA, what's a blowout in the NBA? I know we talked about 2 touchdowns
they
in the
experienced today.
NFL. That's a you got trampled. You give me about 2 touchdowns in the NFL, you got trampled. What is it in the NBA?
What the Bucks experienced today.
He did like I said, what they experienced
today. It's tragic.
Oh my God.
Oh, that's
Tragic.
terrible, bro. That's terrible, man. Yeah, man.
Hey, can somebody on Facebook hit the like button for everybody that's in here? Because I'm suspended. If you guys didn't notice,
Yeah, that's crazy.
They're
That's
getting
wild.
they're getting their likes, sir.
I've been suspended for 2 days.
That's wild, G.
Put me on punishment.
Yikes.
But yeah, the Bucks, they're kind of up and down. Tell us what's wrong.
We're gonna be fine. Look, we had the best record in the NBA coming out the jump.
It's all good just a week ago.
And yeah, and these are the dog days of the year.
Oh, they got dog days in the NBA. Okay.
Okay.
I thought that was only in baseball. I thought it was only in baseball.
You putting terms on their little.
I thought it was only in baseball, man.
Come on, man.
Look, we've already beat the Nets this season. We've beat the Sixers this season. It happens.
Okay, that's 2 games. Keep going.
I'm just saying. We still got the 3rd best record in the NBA. We all right.
All right.
I didn't know it was dog days in basketball.
Well, let us
I need
know
that
when
explained.
when is the album dropping? Because I see you got the Carl Thomas sweater on today. I know it's Christmas.
The album cover is gonna be Dre. That picture of Dre with his chest out with the taco meat.
Taco meat.
That's gonna be the album cover.
He said with the taco meat.
With all them raisins on my
That was terrible. That was the word. Advanced. That was terrible, bro. Oh, that was terrible.
and my forehead was like this.
Yo, all bad. All bad.
I
Yeah,
just
wrinkles.
wanted to know.
Yeah, wrinkles in
It
your
had
forehead.
wrinkles in my forehead.
Unbelievable stuff.
Lord.
It is.
Wow.
The Philadelphia 76ers are playing decent basketball. It's gonna be, and then you got the Toronto Raptors who playing good basketball.
Siakam.
Yeah.
Siakam went for 50 plus the other
Yes, he
night
did,
in Madison
52.
Square Garden.
Sure did. Taking all prisoners.
Yes, he was.
He was not joking.
And once again, another year, Michael Jordan's team is just not doing so hot.
Man,
He need to go ahead and apologize to Isaiah, and maybe some of that bad mojo will come off of him as far as coaching.
Yeah, well, he needs to because Zeke ain't gonna let it go.
ain't gonna
He is not gonna let that thing go, man.
Zeke, I got words. I got words for you, my man.
Zeke ain't letting it go.
My man.
He talking about how when Jordan, I made it possible for him to walk around the west side of Chicago when he got there. I'm like,
That's what it is.
So he checked in with you.
No. I'm not saying
Zeke,
that's real.
Zeke, he checked in with you.
I'm saying that's not. I'm not saying
Zeke,
that's
the
real.
check-in man.
But Zeke isn't liked in Chicago, and he is Chicago all
Yes,
the way through.
yes.
And Chicago don't like him
They
because
don't
he
even
was
like him.
But
They bad.
But that's what I'm saying. That's Chicago's bad because this is they son who bleeds Chicago. He happened to get drafted to Detroit. He can't control that.
Nah, he can't.
So
man, on
Chicago,
the podcast, he said,
Boy.
I made it possible for this man to walk when he got drafted by the
that was
Bulls.
cold
I
game.
made it possible for him to walk around the west side of Chicago.
Jordan went
Well,
walking
look,
around the
First of
side
all, hell was he walking?
Maybe I should create that meme or that reel that has Seeley, aka Isaiah Thomas, doing this to Mr. aka Michael Jordan. Everything you did to me,
Didn't Mike
I've
stay in?
already done to you.
Mike stayed in Highland Park. He wasn't. He wasn't with Chicago.
I'm telling you
in the
this,
outskirts, bro.
until Michael Jordan apologizes to Isaiah Thomas, he's gonna have bad luck with his teams.
Crazy.
Let the man cry on your lapel,
Look,
please.
Bro. Look, bro.
He's a horrible executive. His teams have never been good. His coaches have never been good.
Maybe
His
Isaiah
drafts
should
have never
throw
been
shots
good.
at him for that.
Isaiah was a better executive.
Zeke. Zeke is at menopausal stage.
And Zeke,
right now.
Zeke is
No,
hurting my
seriously.
feelings though. You know
Seriously.
why? Because I ride for
Get a
Zeke.
hysterectomy,
Bro.
or however you say
Bro.
it.
Please don't tell me.
Bro.
Please don't tell me.
Zeke is at menopausal stage
Please
right
do
now,
not
bro.
tell me that is what happens when you get into that
Bro.
60s.
Hot flashes, bro.
No, because
He is
Zeke
having
has been
hot
doing
flashes,
this.
right?
He's been doing this since he was 40.
And I just come to the realization that my man's is at
I can't see
menopausal
me doing
stage, bro. No.
Because I can't see me doing that.
But here's the deal. Y'all two different type of cats. Zeke clearly takes everything personal. Clearly.
Tragic.
Which honestly, and Jordan does too.
He
right?
has taken himself into menopausal stage. He is having hot flashes and he needs a portable fan with him.
And why? Because you didn't play on the dream team, bro.
That hurts, man. That hurts.
because
Please stop.
because his coach took the words of his rival and didn't have him on the
That
dream
hurts.
team. But
The dream
Listen, you
team.
can't-
He
past
never
that.
said a word about Chuck Daly not putting him on the team, though.
Well, Chuck
Rest in
Daly
peace,
didn't.
Chuck,
Well,
Chuck
Chuck
Daly.
Daly
Never
didn't have
said
no
a
choice.
word.
but Jordan said it's if he's on there, I'm not.
And if you Chuck Daly, what you about to do?
Well,
Oh, Zeke.
honestly,
That's him,
But
J-Dog.
that dream team could have won. They could have won with you took a handful of those
that's
players
him,
off, and they still
J-Dog.
would have ran through those Olympics.
That's MJ, dog.
Yeah.
Fan bam. That's MJ, dog.
Hey, let the ball bounce. Sports Talk Radio, man.
Come on, man.
That is our news in NBA. Please give us an update on how much money the Nets have spent so far.
The Metropolitans.
The Mets have spent so far, and then we'll go right through baseball, right to football for the show, y'all. man.
$806 million. Yes, that's what I said. I will say it again.
And they're still the Mets.
And didn't the GM say we need to look at spending?
Dude, Dude,
I think Major League Baseball needs to look at spending.
$806 million in free agency.
But y'all out there shelling out.
Did Dwight Gooden or Strawberry get any of them that
no, they
money?
ain't that, dog.
What about Bobby B?
Bobby B's still getting some of that, G. Bobby B's still on that.
Yikes.
Just a few players and their salaries that contributed to that 806 number. Carlos Correa, after failing a physical with the San Francisco Giants,
Feel a physical.
It was
Said
an
something-
8-year ago injury.
because of his back. It was something to do with his back.
Was it his back? I thought it was his ankle.
But this my thing though. Physicals, I was talking to my little brother about this and he bust out laughing. How do you fail a physical in baseball? Like, this is not football or basketball. And don't get it twisted. We talk about it all the time, just how demanding of a sport baseball is with the intricacies of the game, the small things. But it's not as physical as football. It's not as physical as basketball. So I'm still not quite understanding that. Carlos Correa, 12 years, $315 million for Carlos Correa. Brandon Nimmo, who was already on their roster, they just upped him. 8 years, $162 for him. Right-handed reliever Edwin Diaz, who is probably the best closer in the game right now. 5 years, $102 million for him.
Pretty cheap.
I mean, for a closer, that's expensive for a closer. He's the best though. He's the best closer. Justin Verlander coming over from the Astros. 2 years, $86.6 million for him. Kodai Senga, 5 years, $75 million for him. Jose Quintana, 2 years, $26 million for him.
So they put all their chips in the middle of the
Here
table.
you go.
We going for it.
We going for it.
I remember when Barry Bonds signed for a total of $43 million.
Boy.
These contracts are ridiculous.
It is
Bro.
ridiculous.
And Barry Lamar Bonds is probably the best baseball player I've ever seen with my own two eyes.
And black kids don't want to play the sport.
They don't.
What's wrong with
It's
y'all?
insane.
Man? What's wrong with y'all?
It's insane. Crazy.
They giving away money.
Instead, they want their wives on basketball wives. Let the ball bounce. Sports Talk Radio. Your guy, Dre Bailey.
Who's Thomas?
Bill Blockton, Logan, Sherm in the building. Let's get this football out of the way.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We got the Pittsburgh Steelers against the Las Vegas Raiders tomorrow. Now, me and KB were supposed to go to this game until they posted the degrees that was going.
Look, that Monday night game we went to in October,
Oh, no.
it was cold then, freezing in October.
They said 0
We in December, dog.
degrees.
The nerve.
And KB was like, I'm going to go ahead and sell these tickets, dog.
Yeah, fam bam. Come on, dog. The answer is no. Yeah.
I remember when I lost my mind. Who else? Quan loves the video. He watches it at least 3 times a day.
Hilarious. It's the best thing you ever seen in your life.
Yeah.
It really is, man. Oh, Dan Snyder
Yeah, Dan Snyder.
being offered upwards of $7 billion.
Yes.
Take it,
This is
man.
reported by Bleacher
Get
Report.
your money, man, and get
North
up out of
of
there.
$7 billion for the Washington
I think he
Commanders.
bought it for $400,000.
Come on. Or 400 million? 400
$400
million?
million. That's
Come on,
400
dog.
million.
Come on,
Yeah.
dog.
Yeah.
Come on, dog.
Can I get this out the way, though?
Please.
The Steelers do play the Raiders, and, you know, the Raiders have had our number. And I believe that someone on the page has helped get me suspended the past couple of days, because it seems like every year around this time when I start talking real reckless about the Raiders, I'm always suspended. But you will not be able to suspend the fact that Franco Harris
Salute.
caught that ball against the who? I think y'all still mad about that. He actually caught the ball. It was called the what?
The Immaculate Reception.
Immaculate.
You know what I'm saying? So, rest in heaven to a football player, a pioneer legendary, Hall of Famer,
Respect.
Franco, man.
Yeah, man. The statue they have of him in the Pittsburgh airport.
I think
Pretty
we're gonna
dope.
win. I
Pretty
think
dope.
we're gonna win this game for Franco. But let's go. Let's go on to the other game.
Okay, we got 2 games tomorrow.
Let's go.
Christmas Eve.
Yep.
Only 2?
No.
Yeah,
10.
it's a nice little
Oh,
slate.
yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it's
You're
a
right.
nice
You're
little
right.
slate.
You're right. You're right.
Like
You're
only
right.
2?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
This is like, let me
First
check that
game-
Obama phone.
Yeah, the first game. First game on the docket, we have the Eagles coming to Dallas.
Eagles without.
Jalen.
No
Hurts.
hurts. No hurts.
I'm gonna go Dallas. At home.
Coming to Dallas.
Yep.
I like Dallas. No Jalen Hurts. He's
And Dak
sure.
doesn't have he won't be able to win in this because if they win,
they're gonna say
no, well,
Jalen
there was no
Hurts.
Jalen.
Yeah.
You know.
He needs to win though.
Look,
he
look.
needs to win.
We talk about
Yes,
this
he
all
does.
the time.
But my
go-
thing is the way he's been throwing interceptions lately got a lot of Cowboy fans up in, you know.
You
I
gotta
think-
But
excuse
he's
some
6-2 in all those since he's come back. Winning record.
Yeah.
Just win the football game. I don't give a damn who's on the other
Yeah.
side.
Yeah, I think we all got the Cowboys.
Really doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
Let's go.
Next game we have the Bears at home against the Bills.
I'm
Give me
going
the
Bills.
Bills.
Can you pay
Next
my
game we have the
bills?
Browns at home against the Saints.
I'm going Browns.
Browns.
Give me the Browns
Yeah, same here.
as well.
And Deshaun Watson actually has a decent game, I think.
Mm-hmm. Next game we have the Titans at home against the Texans.
Titans.
You know what? I'm gonna say the Texans.
I'm
gonna
taking the
upset that
Texans
game.
too.
Really?
Malik Willis.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Run the
give me
football. They're
Yeah.
gonna run the football.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Texans.
Derrick
going
Henry's
Texans,
gonna get the
though.
ball 40 times.
Next game we have the Chiefs at home. The Chiefs at home against the Seahawks.
I am going Chiefs.
Give me the Chiefs. Give me the next game we have the Vikings at home against the Giants.
Giants on the road.
Yeah.
Giants on the road. I like Giants.
Against the who?
Give me the Vikings.
Vikings.
I'm going
Give me the
Vikings. I'm going Vikings.
I'm gonna take the Giants in this one.
Yeah, give me the Vikings.
After them putting up the best comeback in NFL
Why did
history.
they have to?
Yeah, that was crazy.
But they did though.
That was nuts.
Next game we have the Patriots at home against the Bengals. Give me the Bengals.
I'm
Bengals.
going Bengals.
Bengals.
Yeah,
Big ups to the Patriots fan who stood there and took all of the Raiders
Man,
fans
Crazy.
trash.
crazy. If he had
Next
bopped
game-
upside him, yeah.
Next game we have the Panthers at home against the Lions.
Lions.
Give me Dan Campbell, man.
Yep, same here.
Panthers.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Panthers.
Okay.
Next game we have the Ravens, the Lamar Jackson less Ravens at home against the Falcons. Still give me the Ravens.
Yeah,
Ravens.
still give me
Ravens.
that. Yep,
Ravens.
even with
Still
Huntley.
give me the
Yeah.
Ravens.
Yeah.
Next game we have the 49ers at home against the Commanders.
I'm going Commanders in this.
No, you're not.
Commanders been playing good football,
San
man.
Francisco 49ers, man.
I'm going Commanders.
Give me the 49ers, man.
Yeah.
And the last game on Saturday, Christmas Eve,
Mm.
the Steelers at home against the Raiders.
Steelers.
I'm gonna go Steelers just because I think that they're gonna go out and put up a good showing for Franco. I think they're gonna play for Franco.
Yeah.
I like that.
The Sunday docket, we have the Dolphins at home against the Packers. Give me the
Give me
Dolphins.
Fins.
Give me the Packers.
Dolphins at home. Dolphins at home.
Next game, we have the lowly Rams at home against the lowly Broncos.
A bunch of backup
The
quarterbacks
lowly
playing.
bowl.
I'm gonna go Rams.
Broncos.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah,
give
Broncos.
me the Broncos. Yeah.
It's in Denver, right?
No, it's in
No,
LA.
it's at home.
No,
It
I'm going
doesn't matter.
Rams.
Doesn't matter. Aaron Donald's out for the rest of the year. He won't play
Yikes.
again.
Yeah.
That
Next game, we have the Cardinals at home against the Buccaneers.
I'm gonna go.
Give me the Cardinals.
Cardinals.
Oh, they're on their third string quarterback.
Doesn't matter.
Trace
I'm going
McSorley.
Bucks.
Give me
I'm going Bucks in that
yeah,
game.
give me the Bucks.
Cardinals.
With McSorley?
Yep.
And the Monday night game, we have the Colts at home against the Chargers. Give me the Chargers.
Chargers.
Interesting.
I'm just jogging this
I'm gonna go
docket in my
Chargers.
mind. Those are not really good matchups this week.
No.
And everything's outside in the cold.
Yeah.
Like, it sucks, bro.
Raiders going to have to play in the 0 for sure.
This is not a good matchup.
This
for week
week's, what were
16.
you thinking? Who you got?
Those two women that got into that car wreck with those two toddlers in that vehicle, not restrained. One of those children, both died, but one of those children was decapitated, man.
Come on,
and
man.
that hurts my soul to know that both of these women are still living and breathing, man. And these kids that had nothing to do with nothing are gone, lives taken, stripped.
Who you got?
I wanted to go outside of sports, but I just couldn't help it. It's the New England Patriots and Jacoby Myers.
Oh,
On the
Lord.
last play of
Terrible.
the game, just
Terrible.
kneel the ball and you throw it back. Who you trying to throw it to? Matt Jones?
Bruh.
You acting like he Devin Hester. You gonna throw it back to him like he
bro.
gonna do something?
Nah, bro.
No.
It's tragic.
He got that young stiff arm and got up out of there.
Yikes.
Mine is actually the United States government
Uh-oh.
giving Ukraine more
man.
money.
They know what they was thinking.
All this student loan debt, they couldn't.
Amen.
Rather leave you with that.
I just told them last week I only got 82 cents in my account, but they giving money to Ukraine.
Yeah.
Come on, dog.
My this week's what were you thinking? I had a nice one, but I'm not even gonna say it. But I'm gonna give it to one of our followers since he's been following us on the live. Kenneth Ramirez. He said Franco didn't actually catch that ball. They only show it from one angle and didn't catch the ball. What were you thinking?
Wow. He must have been there. He must have saw it again. He must have saw it.
No, he was part of the sod that was on the
Yeah,
ground.
he was there.
Yeah, that was the real AstroTurf
That
back
was
then.
a real
man. That was,
turf, yeah.
He didn't catch the ball.
That was concrete up.
He didn't catch the ball.
where's the
From
controversy?
every angle I've seen, he called it.
He's called it.
How about this? Refs didn't call it back.
What you gonna go to the?
Refs didn't
know
call
what?
it back.
He called it, and Des Bryant didn't.
Let the ball bounce. Sports Talk Radio, man. Every Saturday, 2 p.m. Pacific Coast time, man. Hey, Merry Christmas to everybody, man. Y'all be safe, man. Your guy Dre Bailey,
Your man Goose Thomas.
Bill Blockham, Logan Sherman in the building, man. And guess what, man? If you scared,
You better go to church.